Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jenna Layden, the founder of Star Family Wisdom, and we are continuing our spiritual practice series. And today we're going to lean in to the galactic ET star family side of spiritual practice. And we're going to remember the way that some of us, probably all of you finding this video, moved through the Egyptian temple initiation process. I'm going to be guiding you on a 30-minute meditation. This is a long one. It is quite involved, so make sure you have a space to be comfy, uninterrupted for the next 30 minutes. What's going to be happening is we're going to start at the base of the chakra system on the Nile River at the Isis temple on Philae Island. And we're going to, in this meditation journey, move up the temple complex of the Nile River all the way to the Great Pyramid of Giza. And at the very end of this meditation, what is going to happen is I'm going to guide you into the king's chamber. I'm going to guide you into the sarcophagus in the king's chamber. The sarcophagus is a stargate. I have had an experience a few years ago now where I discovered this spontaneously, and I had an experience of traveling to the Sirian Star System. Our Great Pyramid is connected to the Sirian Star System. And this meditation could facilitate some sort of remote viewing experience. It could facilitate some sort of telepathic consciousness connection with your star family, with Sirian beings of light and wisdom who can support you in this work, in your spiritual initiation work here on Earth, and to support you in activating memories, to activate your soul's gifts, to activate the power that lies within you. And so as we go up the Nile temple, up the Nile River, you'll enter each temple and you'll meet a powerful being. You'll meet one of the archetypal, symbolic energies that you'll begin to work with. You'll be meeting a representative of the Sirian star system. You'll be meeting the ancient gods and goddesses of Egypt. And in each temple, you'll be receiving a specific energy activation related to each chakra, related to your ability to come into your full transformation, to come into your soul's highest gifts, to come into your soul's highest wisdom and knowledge in this life, and to embody that in beautiful ways. And I should share something with you that I think is actually really funny. I recorded this at the end of 2022. It has been in a course since then, and I just took that course off the site because I'm going to be sharing some of the content publicly now for free. And I didn't listen to this. I had, written it, recorded it. I knew it was appropriate to share, and I didn't listen to it myself. Sometimes we resist things that are going to activate us even further. And that's exactly what happened, because I listened to it just recently, and wow. Like I've already had these experiences in meditation of accidentally finding my way to the king's chamber and then boom, shooting through the Stargate and finding myself in another world and that sort of stuff. And this was another level of that. And so I'm excited for you to try it. I'm excited for you to establish this connection with the Sirian Star Beings and to welcome them onto your team here in this earthly experience, and to use this as a way to really activate the initiation process, the spiritual initiation process that we have all been through in ancient times and that we're just remembering how to do now. So before we get started, we'll take a moment to come into sacred space. This is an important exercise. We need to be in sacred space for it. And again, I'll invite you to find a place where you can ideally lay down for this and just let the experience happen And no, it'll be about 30 minutes, and then at the end I'll guide you to come back and you can spend some time integrating. So make sure you have some time on the backside of this to integrate whatever happens, to process, to journal, and then come back to this and use it again if it was helpful for you. Okay, let's take a moment to just get comfortable. Find your spot where you'll lay or sit comfortably for the next 30 minutes. And I'm going to do a set of opening mantras, bringing us into sacred space, knowing that we are held completely, securely in the love of Goddess Isis, God Osiris. We are held in the love of our Sirian Star brothers and sisters. We are held in love through this exercise. Om. 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 Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahmam, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Om Suklam Padararam Vishnum Sachivanam Chatur Bhujam Prasanavaranam Dhyaye Sarvavignopashanti. Om Bhurvasuvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And now we begin. Beginning this meditation by breathing in and out, and with each in-breath, allowing the magical life force energy of the universe to renew your spirit, preparing you for this powerful and transformative journey to the ancient land of Sehkmet, your ancient homeland, a land you once traveled as an initiate. And with each out-breath, letting go of this life, this time, this place. And with each breath in and out, allowing yourself to sink deeper into this experience of remembering. And continuing to breathe in and out, and allowing your breath to slow, allowing your breath to lengthen and soften. Breathing in and out, coming into a place of stillness, of peace, of relaxation. And with each breath in and out, deepening your state of relaxation, your state of inner peace, allowing for this beautiful experience to unfold, allowing your higher self to reveal what you are ready to remember. And just knowing that as we journey through the Egyptian temples, each chakra will become fully activated with the energies that will harmonize and create the energetic balance necessary for your embodiment of the great mysteries, activating your ability to be a wisdom keeper on earth, activating your ability to powerfully co-create with the universe, activating your powers of healing and transformation. And just continuing to breathe and beginning to imagine yourself seated as you are now on a wooden boat, feeling the rocking and the gentle sway of the bow as the boat begins to arrive at the shore of Philae Island, where you will begin your journey and meet Goddess Isis. noticing the beautiful temple of Isis in the background, knowing this is your destination, and beginning to step foot out of the boat, stepping on to a path in front of you, following your fellow initiates, one foot in front of the other, following the high priestess guiding you in this process, following the path as you begin the procession to the entrance of the temple, and beginning to set the intention for your root chakra energy to be balanced as you set foot in this temple, and for your healing powers of the serpent to unfold in time, activating the energy at the base of your spine that is ready to rise, allowing for the perfect ascension and intertwining of your masculine and feminine energies. And as you approach the temple, you notice the magnificent entrance, grand, profound, knowing that as you set foot in this temple, life on earth will never be the same again. And setting one more intention, this time to Great Spirit, that the will of Spirit be done. And the High Priestess guides you through the entrance of the temple and into the inner sanctuary, where you immediately feel the warm, beautiful, abundant energy of Goddess Isis. And you begin to kneel here in front of her, offering your prayer to the Goddess, to the Great Mother, to the divine feminine power of the universe, asking that your path forward be blessed and that you be allowed to pass through the remaining gates of initiation. And pausing to receive the response from Goddess Isis, allowing her wisdom, her energy to connect with you at this time. You might feel the energy, you might hear her words. Either way is just perfect. And allowing the energy of Goddess Isis to activate within your field, within your heart, and imagining that a brilliant red column of light is now beaming down from your root chakra, anchoring you and the energy of Goddess Isis deep into the belly of Mother Earth, and from here you begin your initiation. You now sit in front of the goddess and continue to focus on your breath as the High Priestess bathes you in a gentle smoke of frankincense and myrrh, cleansing your energy field before you begin your journey through the remaining temples. Noticing the smell of the incense as it wafts over you and swirls around the sanctuary, allowing for the gentle release of any tension that may have built in anticipation of meeting the goddess. And breathing in and out, you begin to stand, thanking the goddess. You take your exit, walking one foot in front of the other as you pass back through the entrance and outside, following your fellow initiates and High Priestess back to the boat, where you will journey one step further up the Nile, and allowing the boat to rock you into an even deeper state, allowing the gentle rhythm of the water to carry you up the Nile. And once again, the boat stops and you rise, stepping foot onto the shore of the banks of the Nile, ready to enter the temple of Komombo, beginning your initiation into the temple of light. And here, as you begin to set foot in the temple, passing through its grand entrance, you notice an energy in your sacral chakra. You notice a gentle masculine tone and vibration, creating a foundation of security and support in your second chakra, and allowing the frequencies emitted from this temple to shift and clear and dissolve any heavy energies from your sacral chakra, sending them down through the red column of light that is connected to Mother Earth at your root. And just noticing the sensations, the knowing, the feelings you are experiencing in this temple. Maybe even remembering the color of the walls, the carvings around the doorways, allowing it all to come back to you now. And taking a deep breath in, allowing the energy of this temple to balance and harmonize your second chakra, and taking a deep breath out, knowing it's time once again to move forward on your journey. Once again, you begin to step one foot in front of the other, being guided by your high priestess as you walk out of the temple of light and back down the pathway that leads you to your boat. And once again, stepping foot on the boat and sitting, the water gently rocks you back and forth, allowing you to find deeper and deeper relaxation as the water moves you forward up the Nile. And almost as if no time has passed, you arrive at the Karnak temple complex, the gateway to the solar plexus and the energetic sanctuary of the goddess Sehkmet, lioness of love and war. Approaching the temple, you feel her power growing within you, almost as if she's calling to you, summoning your inner warrior to wake up. And as you step into the Karnak temple, you are immediately overwhelmed by her presence as the high priestess bows to the goddess. The goddess is now guiding your initiation in this temple, activating a powerful solar ray of light that floods the temple sanctuary and connects to your solar plexus. And this light contains all of the power of right action, of your potential to take powerful action, to be fearless, to move through the world with power, to feel fully empowered in your ability to bring peace and love to the world through your warrior spirit. She invites you to step fully into your power now and calls you forth to a fire. Here you are asked to place into the fire your old beliefs about who you are. You begin to see a scroll emerge in front of you as the goddess beckons you to write down the parts of yourself that are no longer in alignment with your future as a powerful god or goddess of love and powerful right action. So you write, and you let it all go, one word after the other, writing your old self onto the scroll, and one foot in front of the other, walking towards the fire, surrounded by your circle of initiates and the goddess Sehkmet, surrounded by the protection of your sacred witnesses. You place the scroll in the fire. The goddess roars with delight, and the fierce, powerful vibration of her roar echoes through the temple, bringing a powerful, ominous stillness and peace to the moment, knowing it is done. And as you step beyond the fire and back into the hallway that leads you out of the temple, you notice a difference in your energy. You notice the goddess's roar lingering in your mind, and you notice how your solar plexus feels stronger, alive, pulsing with the energy of goddess Sehkmet. And before you know it, you're back on the boat, rocking gently, allowing the water of the Nile River to take you one step further in your journey, now arriving at the temple of Dendera. But before you step off the boat, you begin to feel it, the soft, beautiful, loving energy emanating from the temple, already connecting to your heart chakra. And as you approach, you set the intention to meet goddess Hathor. For here she will activate the healing of your divine feminine energy. And stepping foot down the path, noticing the beautiful lotus flowers surrounding the entrance, you pause to smell the fragrance of your surroundings, noticing fields being tended in the distance, noticing maidens carrying baskets of goods in and out of the temple complex. The gentle, peaceful, harmonious atmosphere of the Nile banks allows your heart to soften. And as you step foot into the temple, you are immediately greeted by Hathor, goddess of love, and she guides you to a chamber. Here you'll enter the womb of the mother, and you'll be held in the loving embrace of the goddess as you receive the divine feminine energies and wisdom of creation and unconditional love. And here Hathor guides you to a tunnel that connects you to the Sphinx on the Giza Plateau, knowing that as you enter this tunnel, you will be activating your connection to the halls of Amenti, your inner library, your inner council of knowledge, activating your connection to the Sirian gatekeepers of light and wisdom. And as you set foot in the tunnel, you notice the way is clear. And all of a sudden, you have found yourself in a library a library filled with the wisdom of humanity and the wisdom of the cosmos. And you see just beyond Goddess Hathor a shimmering golden book, and she guides you to this book as she explains what it contains. This is your book of wisdom, your book of knowledge, connecting you with your inner goddess, your inner god, allowing you to unlock higher levels of consciousness. And with this knowing, you take the book and you open it, allowing whatever wants to be revealed to come to you now. And just allowing, in whatever way the information comes, to be received. Whatever way it comes to you is just perfect. And allowing this inner wisdom to open your heart even more, allowing the vibration of trust and unconditional love to become you. And when you are ready, you close the book and you are transported back into the Temple of Hathor, and here you meet your other initiates one more time and begin to take your leave, exiting the temple, making your way back to the boat, where you begin to travel once again up the Nile to your next stop on the journey, the Abydos Temple. And as you approach the Abydos Temple, you feel another beautiful, unconditionally loving energy emanating, but this time a masculine energy. And stepping foot inside the temple, you are now greeted by God Osiris. Here you enter the Osirian Temple to activate your powers of healing and transformation, activating your ability to be resurrected, to be reborn, activating your new human DNA. And as you enter the temple, Osiris guides you to another chamber, this time the chamber of resurrection, knowing that as you enter this chamber, your inner light is strengthened, and you will once again be cleansed of any heavy energies that have been living in your heart chakra. And entering the chamber, you allow a golden light to surround you. This is the golden light of grace and compassion, allowing any blockages, any dense energies to just dissolve and wash away now. And as you are bathed in this golden light of grace, you experience a further opening, expanding, rejuvenation of your heart chakra energy. And you begin to notice your heart chakra glowing bright green but surrounded by golden light. A beautiful blend of green and gold light, bringing healing energy to your body, your mind, your emotions. And taking a moment for this light to settle in your field, you offer a prayer of gratitude for the journey you have taken thus far, knowing the best is yet to come. Thanking Goddess Isis, Goddess Sehkmet, Goddess Hathor, God Osiris, and bowing in gratitude. And as you lift your head, God Osiris guides you back out of the chamber into the entrance of the temple, ushering you on your way as you follow the other initiates and your high priestess back to the boat. And once again, you are on the boat, swaying, rocking, feeling lighter, feeling more joyful, feeling the immense power of the beings you have just met. And the boat moves further up the Nile River, now arriving at Chakra. And you immediately feel an opening in your throat chakra. You feel an empowerment growing inside of you as you step off of the boat and begin to approach the temple. One foot in front of the other, you notice the brilliance of the light of the sun as you are becoming more illuminated with each step of the journey. And as you approach the entrance to the temple, you hear a booming voice overhead, the voice of Thoth. And Thoth reminds you that to enter this temple is to make a commitment a commitment to live en masse, to live in truth, and to speak truth at all costs. Thus is the journey of the luminous warrior. And you pause to contemplate his decree. And if you agree, you may continue your journey. His voice stays with you, almost as though another being is present, but you cannot yet see him. You can only hear his voice guiding you into the innermost sanctuary of Chakra, and as you reach this innermost sanctuary, you notice a brilliant blue light emanating from your throat chakra. And as you sit on a bench in this sanctuary, surrounded by the high frequency sounds of birds and singing bowls in the background, here your inner intuitive center is activated. As the sounds wash over you, you feel the urge to sing, to use your voice loudly and to speak your personal truth. And once again, the voice of Thoth rings clear in your mind. You have stepped into the universe's infinite stream of wisdom, and you are gifted with the knowledge of the cosmos. With knowledge comes great responsibility. Through your words you create. Use your knowledge to command more love and truth into existence. And you bow, acknowledging his guidance and honoring truth. Honoring the opportunity to create in love. And as you raise your head, you are guided once again out of the sanctuary and back to the entrance of the temple and back to the boat, where you float up the Nile to your final destination, the Great Pyramid of Giza. Feeling the anticipation of your final destination, your final step in your initiation, you continue to hear the voice of Thoth with you. Unsure if the other initiates are hearing the same thing, you follow your high priestess up the plateau into the entrance of the pyramid, and you enter. As soon as you enter, you are no longer with your group, you are alone. But the voice of Thoth rings clear and guides you down the gallery into a tunnel. Here you ascend up a tunnel, crawling, passing through an entrance where you find the king's chamber. Thoth tells you to have no fear and guides you towards a sarcophagus. You are told that here your third eye and crown chakra will become fully activated, and this moment in time will connect you more fully with the energy of the Sirian Star System. And as you look around, you notice an opening in the top of the chamber, an opening to the night sky that shows the brilliance of the Sirius star shining, beaming down on you. And you enter the sarcophagus. As soon as you enter and lay down, you notice a group of priests arrive and close the lid to the sarcophagus, knowing you are safe, knowing you are right where you need to be, and knowing that the culminating moment of your journey has arrived. And as soon as you notice the lid go on, the lid comes off, and there you are, surrounded by your star family, surrounded by the Sirian beings of light who have been guiding, surrounded by your loved ones, surrounded by your guides, and they welcome you to the temple of worlds. You are no longer on earth, you have arrived. You have reached the pivotal moment of your journey, where you now have a gateway to visit home and the beings who you have known for thousands and millions of years. And you are given a gift. This is a gift only you can receive, only you can carry. Surrounded by these beings of light, they begin to pass this gift to you, knowing that this gift will support you on your journey here on earth, knowing that this gift connects you to them at all times, knowing that this gift empowers you in your mission. You hold your hands out to fully receive, and allowing yourself to receive fully, bringing this gift into your third eye, energetically anchoring the energy of this gift into your intuitive center, activating your ability to use this gift in all that you do, and taking a few moments now to commune and receive love from your star family and the brilliant Sirian beings of light and wisdom, and maybe asking any questions you have before returning home. Knowing you can return at any time, knowing you have now activated your Stargate within, you have now activated your ability to use the Great Pyramid as a Stargate. When you are ready, the beings guide you back to the sarcophagus, here in the Temple of Worlds, in the Sirian Star System, and you enter once again. And the lid goes on, and before you know it, the lid is being removed and you are back in the Great Pyramid of Giza here on Earth. And once again, you hear the voice of Thoth, and he says, "You are now a carrier of Mot, the truth. The initiate becomes the master. You now walk in truth." And you step out of the sarcophagus, different, changed, illuminated, knowing that this journey will take time to integrate and fully activate in your system. You begin to take your steps out of the Great Pyramid, back through the entrance and into the light of day, and looking up, feet on the ground, anchoring to Mother Earth, our home planet, honoring the light of the sun, welcoming the illumination from the sun's rays as you allow every cell in your body to carry more light, expanding, glowing, radiating the light of the Sirian sun, vibrating with the energy of Sirian wisdom, and emanating the gentle, unconditional love of Goddess Isis. You now come back into your body, fully in your room, in your home now, allowing some movement to come back into your body, allowing yourself to take a deep breath in, and a big exhale out, allowing yourself to wake up, waking up fully, feeling bright, feeling awake, feeling present, and just giving yourself a few minutes to come back into waking consciousness, maybe taking some time to journal about your experiences, allowing yourself to just be and allow yourself to adjust to coming back into this day and time here on Earth. Maybe taking some time to just reflect on what you just experienced and what you felt as you traveled up the Nile, and what you felt in each chakra as those activations occurred. What sort of visuals did you have? What sort of knowings did you have? What emotions rose to the surface? Just give yourself some time to meditate on this experience, reflect on it, give yourself some time before you get active again. Again, bring some movement into the body. That was a pretty deep meditation that we just did, and it can take some time to come back. So come back to this anytime you feel called to connect with your star family, with the Sirian Star System, to continue reawakening within yourself the energies, the wisdom, the ways of being that are more aligned with your true self. So come back and use this meditation, knowing that these sorts of meditations are powerful activations when we go deep, when we access parts of our soul that we have not accessed yet, or fully that will cause shifts in us, that will cause different experiences to unfold. It will give us new things to integrate and start to become aware of. And that's a process that takes time. So don't do this meditation too often. Give it some time, give it a couple of weeks to allow for just whatever internal shifts you might be noticing, to allow for any releasing that might need to happen. Anytime we bring in a big infusion of light, we're also then going to need to release what is out of alignment with that light. So if you have emotions come up over the next few days, if you feel a little yucky here and there, that sort of thing is normal. You are releasing what is not yours to carry. Just hold that intention, know it's a releasing process, and just allow it to unfold without attaching to it. Just allow yourself to feel your emotions if you have an emotional release. And then know that on the other side of that, you are now embodying a higher version of yourself. So just allow the process to unfold. And I thank you so much for being here today and taking the time to come into sacred space. So before we wrap up and before you get back to your day, I will close sacred space with 3 Oms and 3 Shantis. Om. 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 Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Heaven on earth is embodied now. Heaven on earth is embodied now. Heaven on earth is embodied now.